Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're not working on the Jeep, but we are going right now. We're going to go pick up some Jeep parts. And look at this. It's already filthy again. Y'all see that? Black streaks. I swear it's this rain, because it's all over the truck. Oh well, it is what it is. But look at that. Pearls popping out. It's because the truck. I haven't driven this thing since I washed it last week. But I'm gonna get going. Head up to AutoZone here in town and pick up my new fuel pressure regulator and get on with today's video. Alright guys, so I got my fuel pressure regulator here. Let's see. If y'all need a part number for a fuel pressure regulator for a Jeep 4.0, there you go. Let's see if I can get it out of the box here without destroying everything. But there it is. Who knew that that little regulator would almost be as much as my head gasket set? But oh well. It is what it is. We're already over budget on the Jeep anyway, so. But I'm gonna get going and get on with today's video. Okay guys, so we're back at the house, and as you can see, like I was talking about, I guess it's just dirty rain, I don't know. But this thing has got black streaks all over it. As you can see, all down the bed. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but I thought it was the window trim right here. But it's on the bed, it's on the bumper, it's on the mirrors, it's on the hood, it's everywhere. So I guess it's just dirty rain or something. But we're gonna get right into it. So let me get over here. You can see the truck a little bit, but this is going to be 5 modifications that I did to the white truck here that I regret doing. So let's get right into it. These aren't in order at all, so keep that in mind. But let me put these sunglasses on right quick. But number 1, like I said, these are not in order. These are just 5 things that come off the top of my head. I thought about this last night. I was sitting there thinking about video ideas for the future. But number 1 is the roof light bar that I used to have on this thing. I will put a picture up here on the screen right now. So as y'all can see there, I had a 50-inch curved light bar across the roof of the truck. And for the brackets that I used, I had to trim my window seal and drill holes right here and all that kind of stuff. Now, I sealed that off right there with some, I don't remember what I sealed it with now, but you know, got to kind of deal with that. Sometime I'm going to look at getting that replaced, but from the outside you can just barely kind of see it right here, but that ain't really a big deal. Now the reasoning, I've seen a couple of these videos, so, and I'm actually going to give reasons for mine. One of the big reasons for that, why I regretted doing that, is it whistled all the time. Going down the road, you could hear that light bar over the 37-inch mud graps that I used to have in this particular truck. It vibrated, you know, wind noise, all kinds of stuff. I mean, it was. And then the functionality, you really didn't get any functionality because you turned it on, it glared off the hood, glared off the windshield, and you couldn't see anything anyway. So but that is why I will never, or I don't plan to ever do a roof mounted light bar right there. If I were to do one, it would be in a roof rack, a little further back, but yeah, that's one thing I regretted doing. Before I got the truck painted, I decided to pull it off, because I was getting used to the whistle and such as that, but I pulled it off, and I'm very happy that I did so, and I think it looks clean. I don't have any light bars on this thing except for the pods in the bumper and the ones hidden behind the boost bars grill, so nice and hidden to give it that clean look, you know. But on to number 2, my old rough country lift. Now, I'm sure as y'all know, I have a 7.5 FabTech on this truck, front and rear. With on the front, I have the Daystar spring spacer. So you can stand back. It's leaning a little bit, but it's not terrible. Yeah, you can kind of see there, the truck's on sloping down, but got a little bit of lean to it, not a whole lot. I like it, you know, 'cause it's not too much, but gives that little bit of character. So I guess with the rough country lift, you could say a stacked lift. It was a 3-inch spindle with a 2-inch leveling spring, and then it had the 2-inch blocks in the rear from the 3-inch lift. Truck rode like a brick. I went through ball joints monthly. My tie rods hit the frame up there because they're at such an angle, and just a bunch of other things. Now when I saw it, I made sure the guy knew that. And I'm sure as it broke in, as the springs broke in, it would have got better, but I wanted to go bigger, and I wanted the ride quality, and I got all of that with the 7.5 FabTech lift. I'm actually about to roll on to 20,000 miles with the FabTech, so I will do a review video when I hit 20,000 and go over and look everything over and show you guys how it has held up, because I have not been easy on that lift before the truck got painted. But anyways, on to the next. This is actually an interior modification. I'm gonna go in here so we don't get the door chimes, but this is actually an interior modification that I did. 16-year-old me was painted dash pieces. As you can see, I did that piece, the radio bezel, this piece down here, yes, the truck is a mess, and the steering wheel bezel right there. Painted those blue. They were supposed to match the blue that I did on the rest of the truck, which was the dark blue metallic, same thing as the blue truck's painted. And it didn't work out too well. I don't know if y'all can see or not, but it glares off the windshield right here. This piece does, and this piece don't match that piece, even though this came out of the same can as this did, and same process I did on both of them. Painted them at the exact same time and everything. This one didn't turn out great. You can see it had a little peel on it and whatnot, and just overall not happy with it. It just looks funny in here now. So soon those are getting replaced, and I'm either going to paint the entire dash one color, or I'm just going to go back to the factory look, because like I said, it just kind of looks out of place. You know, older, mature me don't like it like 16-year-old me did when I did that. But again, that's one of the things, you live and you learn and all that kind of stuff. But other than those pieces, and I have the fuse box cover over there done as well, but other than those few pieces, you know, I didn't do like a lot of people did and paint this and these pieces and everything else, you know. But I do want to do an all one color dash that will be the same color as the powder coat that I'm going to do on this truck. Also, moving on, another interior modification was these LED Concepts footwell lights. I did these about 4 years ago, and you know, they worked great for a little bit. They did work great for a little bit, but what I've noticed is if you use them all the time, they work fine, but if you let them sit without using them for a period of time like I did back when this truck got painted, and before that I didn't really run them that much, you know, because they would glare off the windows and everything else. So I quit using them for a long period of time, and then when you do turn them back on, colors don't work, and they're mixed and matched colors and all kinds of stuff. So I'm probably just going to take these out and just leave them out. I had that problem with another set that I have, or that another set that I had from LED Concepts, and they ultimately ended up sending me another set and warranting them out. So great customer service with those guys. I'm not knocking them or any other company that I'm talking about here. These are just things that I didn't use or things that I didn't like on this truck. Just kind of personal preference type deal. But on to the fifth and final thing that I did with this truck that I regret, or kind of regretted doing. Hang on, let me put a different battery in the camera real quick. Alright guys, I'm back. Camera was about to die. But on to the fifth thing that I did to this truck, the final thing that I did that I can think of at the moment. This was a pretty hard video for me to make because I've done a bunch of things to this truck. Some of them are still on the truck, some of them are not. Over the past 4 years I've done a lot of things with this truck. But the last thing that I did that I kind of regretted doing was color change LED lights. If you guys will remember, on this thing, other than the dash lights, I had 8 RGB rock lights. I had 8 white rock lights. I had the light bar. I custom made it to where it would be color changing, like backlighting. I had 80mm halos, Demon Eyes, the big shroud halos from Starry Night, and just a bunch of color change lighting. It was cool at first, you know. Let me get over here so the sun is not in the camera. But I've done a lot of color changing lights on this truck. Like I said, it was cool at first, you know. Like the headlights, they were really nice at first, but then, you know, stuff starts messing up. Aftermarket stuff, handmade stuff, you know, it is what it is. Kind of the same as the dash lights. You use them all the time and they work great, but you let them sit and things start not matching and all kind of other stuff. Just kind of made it a nightmare. But I will be doing another set of headlights and corners for this truck. They just might not be as wild as they used to be. I still have all my halos and stuff from the Starry Night kit. That was the first Starry Night halo kit that was vehicle specific for this truck. So I thought that was pretty neat. So I did end up keeping those. I have to order another control box, but that ain't really a big deal. But yeah, you know, just kind of one of them things that it looked good, but it was kind of a little bit too much. I'll put a picture of the truck with those up here on the screen right now, but they were nice. I mean, Starry Night Halo makes a good product, they really do. But some things that I kind of messed up when I installed them is I installed everything under the hood, and their control boxes aren't made to get wet, so you need to mount those inside the cab. I didn't know that, so I screwed that up. That was all me, but it is what it is, you know. But yeah, guys, those are 5 things that I did with this truck that I kind of regretted doing or stopped using. So again, we have the roof light bar, the rough country lift kit, the painted interior pieces, the LED Concepts, or any company for that matter, footwell lighting kit, and the all the other color change lights that I had on this thing. Those are really all that I could think about. It was, like I said, it was difficult for me to make this video because I've done a ton of things to this truck. A lot of them, you know, have been changed out. A lot of stuff has stayed. So it's just a kind of a bunch of stuff to think over. I guess that was kind of the thing. But guys, if you like this video, please drop a like and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button with the little bell icon. That way you get notified when I post a video. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope y'all have a great day. I'm actually about to make another one of these 5 things that I did videos on my 5 favorite modifications of this truck. So y'all stay tuned for that while I'm just kind of taking a little bit of break from the Jeep. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope y'all have a great day.